All right, guys and gals, you are watching World Big Time Wrestling, and we are here back with some more action. But before we get to that action, I feel as though that I need to preface it with this statement. What in the world is going on with the general manager, Michael D., showing his true colors here tonight and costing Eddie Ortega all kinds of pain, agony, and suffering? And here we see Zayden Storm and Bill Yerd, the original Sin, as they get ready for tag team action. And I might want to preface that by saying that the general manager, Michael D., has made this a mystery match. Clearly fan favorites here, known the United States over Original Sin, are booked in a match, and they didn't even have time to prepare. They had no clue who their opponent was going to be, and to my knowledge, they still don't know. And of course, we understand now that this is all part of Michael D's grand design of taking the place over, as he said earlier. But you know, I gotta be honest, I think that Eddie Ortega still has something to say about that, and we're probably gonna hear a lot from him coming up in the near future. Or you hear a great ovation for Original Sin right here in Toledo, Ohio. And man, is my blood pumping through my veins faster probably than normal. Saw what happened to Eddie Ortega. Don't forget, we also have some action coming up from hometown hero and favorite Joe Justice. I shouldn't say hometown hero from Atlanta, Georgia, but the way that this guy gets reactions anywhere he is, you would think that he's a hometown hero. Probably one of the biggest fan favorites in all of independent professional wrestling, certainly here at World Big Time Wrestling. And wait a minute. It looks like Michael D. is coming down to the ring to give us some more of his mouth, and there you see he's got pain with him. And yes, he is a pain.
Don't worry about us, big man. You have to call it in a second. Now that the commissioner's out of the way, it looks like I'm running things. And you know who your opponent is for tonight? Here!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Michael D. just booked a match with Original Sin. Bill Yerd is taking on Zayden Storm. What in the world is going on here? What is Michael D thinking? What's his point? Hasn't he proven a point already tonight? Hasn't he shown that he has all the stroke? Of course, two top competitors like this, they're going to go at it anyway. They're going to say, you know what, you can't control us, you can't win. We'll go ahead and we'll put on a heck of a match regardless. And there's a nice clean break out of the corner by Zayden Storm, and a little bit of appreciation by Bill Yerd. You know, what a disappointment that we can't see these two in tag team action because of Michael D. and his sadistic plans for WBW. As Bill Yerd pushes Zayden Storm back into the corner this time, and I'm sure that we're going to see another clean break. Both men being great sportsmen to one another, and that's appreciated. Wait a minute. Michael D. just said this isn't wrestling, that you two need to fight. And here they go back into a collar and elbow. Zayden Storm takes him around to a hammerlock, and then he's got him back in a headlock. Bill Yerd reverses into the hammerlock. And then takes him over into a headlock all his own. And Zayden Storm fighting back with Fist of Fury right in the midsection. Bill Yerd comes off, taking Zayden Storm down. He goes off the ropes and it'll float over. Comes in, blocks the hip toss, but then gets hip tossed anyway, but flips over and lands on his feet. And both men showing respect, and this is what World Big Time Wrestling is all about. Forget you, Michael D., and your plans and your ideals, and forget you trying to screw everything up as they both go back into a collar and elbow lockup now. Bill Yerd takes him over into a headlock. Zayden Storm shoots him in. Drop toe hold. Zayden Storm on his feet, comes down to elbow drop, but he missed. Bill Yerd misses an elbow drop. Both men back up to their feet. He misses a senton. Bill Yerd now going up, misses a leg drop. Tit for tat here, clearly. Zayden Storm now, he goes in small package. 1, 2, no. With a reversal, 1, 2, no. Look at this action. Look at this action. Both men back to their feet in this seeming stalemate. Back into the collar and elbow lockup. Bill Yerd now back into the headlock. Zayden Storm once again shoots him off. Bill Yerd comes in, next time a drop kick. Taking Zayden Storm all the way down, but both men already tired from that onslaught. And Michael D. is continuing. He said, you two got to do better than this. Your job's on the line? Now he's threatening Zayden Storm and Bill Yerd? Storm now helping Yerd to his feet. I'll tell you what Original Sin needs to do, and that looks like what Zayden Storm and Bill Yerd are going to do as they both get outside the ring, and it looks like that they're surrounding Michael D in pain. And that's the best thing that we can see. Get out there and get you some. Keep running your mouth, Michael D. You turncoat. Bill Yerd and Zayden Storm now squaring off against Michael D in pain. You're not going to control us. We're going to do what we want to do, how we want to do it. We're Original Sin. We're a noted tag team. We've been around the United States, and we've wrestled. Wait a minute! What in the world? Did I just see that? What is Bill Yerd doing? He just slams Zayden Storm's head into the canvas on the apron. He just rammed him into that post. What in the world? What does this mean? Surely Bill Yerd has not joined Michael D. Once again back into this next post with Zayden Storm's head. And there's a bit of a sadistic smile written across the face of Bill Yerd. And there you can hear Toledo chanting sellout. I'm not sure what in the world's going on here. These guys have been a tag team for far too long. Too much camaraderie, and he just slams his head on the steel barrier. Zayden Storm is out cold. Bill Yerd now picking him up by his belt and throwing him into the ring. What has Michael D accomplished tonight? All he's done is cause chaos and havoc. And is Bill Yerd yelling at the audience? Did Bill Yerd just have words with his fans? A big closed fist right across the forehead of Zayden Storm. Is this the true colors of Bill Yerd shining through? Is he really working with Michael D? There he just throws Zayden Storm out to the floor again. I'm at a loss for words over this. I was a big Original Sin fan. I was a big Bill Yerd fan, and all of a sudden this happens? And he just kicked him in the side of the head. This is not the way that things are supposed to happen. And as the audience is chanting sellout, you're darn right he's a sellout. There he's dragging the face of Zayden Storm on those ropes there and giving him some serious rash. I'll tell you what, Zayden Storm's going to get his quarters together, and he's going to give Bill Yerd a piece of his mind. And maybe a lot more than that as Bill Yerd gives him a spinning heel kick right in the face. And Zayden Storm's in trouble. What's Bill Yerd going to do here? What else can he do? How much more insult to injury can he add? There he is on the top rope now. What's he going to do here? And Zayden Storm got his boots up and kicked Bill Yerd right in the face. And maybe Bill Yerd deserves that. A turncoat. And now Zayden Storm's up. He goes up to the second rope. What's he going to do here? Now he's ascending the top. And the audience is sounding their approval as he comes off and he misses the elbow. Maybe it was too much of a risk. I mean, he's been beaten from pillar to post. He's went off of 2 ring posts, off of the steel barricade there. And Bill Yerd clearly shocking the heck out of everybody here in this auditorium and everybody around the United States with I would call it the backdrop heard around the world right out there on the floor. And you can see that Michael D and Payne are still standing outside the ring. And clearly, Bill Yerd has allied himself with that poison. Both men up. Bill Yerd comes in for a clothesline. He ducks it. Zayden Storm hooks him. Spins him around into a modified sit-down powerbomb. Bill Yerd not moving. Zayden Storm needs to get in there and go for a cover. If there's even a pinfall at this point in time, who knows what's going to happen? This audience getting behind Zayden Storm now, making his way to his feet. What's Zayden got in mind here? Maybe that sickening lariat? Bill Yerd may be out cold. Zayden Storm picking him up. He just took a shot right below the belt, and I don't know what the referee's doing, but clearly it was a low blow. Bill Yerd now shooting Zayden Storm into the corner. follows him in with an avalanche, and now Zayden Storm's back in trouble. Big chop to the chest there. You can hear that shotgun going off all the way over here to the announce table. And there's another one. Bill Yerd now whipping Zayden Storm in. Zayden reverses. Bill Yerd hits hard with a big lariat right there in the corner. Right hand. Right hand. Give him some more. Give him some more. What's he going to do here? Bill Yerd answers back with a chop all his own. And there you see the pain written across the face of Bill Yerd, rather. I guess it's Zayden Storm doing the chopping, isn't it? This is such an emotional time right now as I can't believe that we're seeing Original Sin doing this. And there's a tombstone flapjack. And Bill Yerd is done with, but Payne makes his way up on the apron and is distracting the referee. Can we get somebody else out here to make this chaos go away? Zayden Storm clearly got the win on Bill Yerd there, but friggin' Payne was up on the ropes, up on the apron. He was distracted. Zayden Storm, rather. I'll get my names right in a minute. Give him a piece of his mind. Bill Yerd comes in with an opportunity. He's got his feet on the ropes and his tights hooked, and he got a 3 count. What a darn shame. What a darn shame.
Have you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler? It's time you start living that dream. The WBW Pro Wrestling School, located at 444 West Lassie Road in Toledo, is looking for all shapes and sizes to train for professional wrestlers, managers, and referees. Check out the school online at WBWrestling.com or call 567-297-0WBW. That's 567-297-0929 to set up your trial.